So you joined me this morning questioning my life decisions. So had a bit of a hiatus from the bass and the mullet fishing. So yeah, May's been not quiet in terms of fishing, just a bit different. So I was in Mallorca on holiday for a week, so I did do some fishing out there. It was super challenging. I think it's a hard place to fish generally, from what I've heard. You know, the fish stocks have been sort of really hammered by commercial fishing. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm making excuses for myself, but it was good fun. You know, casting off the rocks and you know, really nice place to be to fish. Just a shame I didn't get one to yeah, you know, put the icing on the cake there. But anyway, yeah, that was that. The weekend after, when I got back, I was in Wales, camping and fishing the River Severn with Jason and some of the other guys at Fortitude Rod Co. So yeah, that was good fun. Had a nice little wild brownie over the weekend, but that was pretty tough fishing too. River was low, and yeah, just like bright sunshine, low water. It was tricky, but you know, between us all we had a few, but yeah, it was good fun. Now back on the bass, and yeah, this morning I mean, I was expecting it to be tough. Like, it's super windy, although I've come a bit further up the estuary now and the wind is a bit better, it's a bit more sheltered. So yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna just go a bit further up. I've tried the mouth of the estuary a bit further up, and now I'm gonna go right up. So picking my mark today was difficult because the wind was going to be the main challenge, because it's strong winds and it's westerly winds, which if I was fishing my normal marks I'd be casting into the wind. So I've decided to try and fish the opposite bank of the estuary this morning, which isn't familiar to me. I don't often fish over this side because there's more private ground for a start, which is difficult because you can't access it, and you know, you've got like a little town and stuff. It's just busier. It's not as pleasant to be when it's nice, because obviously there's going to be lots of people out enjoying the nice weather, whereas it's quiet this morning, so it's not too much of an issue. Hooked, but it saved the blank. Right, so yeah, tough morning, lots of wind, and yeah, tricky, but had that blank saver in the end, just a little one. But, you know, I was literally just thinking, I'm going home now, just before I caught that fish, and there he was. Spurred me on a little bit. I tried a bit longer, moved into some deeper water and put a clouser on, but nothing else. But anyway, yeah, hopefully as the week progresses, the wind will calm down, and we'll have some more settled weather. So I came out this morning thinking I was going to go after the mullet, and it kind of went completely the other way. Conditions were ideal for the mullet to be there. It was a bit windy further down the estuary, but as I got further up, the wind calmed down. And there was a nice sort of section about 300-400 yards long where the wind was almost gone and it was flat, and it was where I normally see the mullet. So I was like, yes, get in. But they didn't really show up. Not weirdly, but there was bass sat everywhere. Big ones as well, like some of them. I did try and get some footage, so yeah, hopefully you'll get to see that in a minute. But yeah, there was like 3 bass just sat really close together, all about 50 centimeters or more, big ones. And there's this one patch of sort of like bladderwrack around some gravel where I started to wade in, and I must have spooked at least 6.
There was a bass there, literally there.
All decent fish. So I did change tactics in the end. I cut off all my droppers, cut off my indicator, and put my little I'm going to call it the silly leg crab, because I used silly legs instead of flexi floss to make it. And it's just a little like crab-ish looking thing. So I started flicking that around the bladderwrack, trying to sight fish these bigger bass, but they were so spooky. Micro little bass on the flexi crab. sort of sight fished. Bit of fun. Nice. Well, not quite the size I was hoping for, but a couple of times saw him chasing the flexi crab. I say flexi crab, it's made with silly legs, so maybe I should call it the silly crab. But yeah, not the size I was after, but it's a start. Silly little bass. Hey. Micro dude. I'm hoping the GoPro was on for that. Not huge. About just pushing 40 centimetres. I don't know, I would say he was 40 centimetres. But yeah, great fun on the 5-weight on the little flexi crab. Yeah, it's brilliant. Hopefully we'll have a few more. Yeah, that's a nice bass. Let him recover for a minute. Oh, he feels right. He's off. Off he goes. But yeah, altogether, a fun morning's fishing. Got a couple of weeks, a couple of weekends to get in before the Orvis Festival. So yeah, hopefully get a few more fish and see where there might be a few bass about for the comp. But yeah, tight lines. I'll see you in the next one.